I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't feel right. Woo! Candy apples, everybody! Let me hear you scream! Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal, Kenzie. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it does make some kind of sense to me. Hello, guys, and welcome back to the second part of Season 5, Episode 13 of Dance Moms, which is a lot of instructions for you to understand what episode we're on at this point. I'm losing track. You're losing track. I'm losing the will to live. I hope you guys aren't losing the will to live, because otherwise, I mean, what we doing here? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video. And remember, we're on our way to 8,000 subscribers. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely we're getting there. We've got about less than 300 left, which is absolutely crazy. So make sure you keep plugging away. We've still got a month and a week left as of the point of me saying this, but yeah. And also, after you watch this video, we've got a next step live stream coming, so that's really exciting. That's really cool, guys. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys want more from us, and if you're into the next step, make sure you hop on the live stream, have fun with us. If you're not a fan of live streams, or you're not a fan of the next step, hop on anyway, because we'll be having a good time. There'll be a Q&A section before we start the video. There'll probably be some more Q&A videos afterwards as well, and yeah, make sure you have a good time, and we'll get into the episode now. I will stop waffling. Pyramid's the same as before, nothing's changed there, so yeah, let's get going.
So let's see Mackenzie.
Oh god, what is this outfit that Mackenzie's got on? I mean, it's giving roadkill, okay? I'm sorry, it's giving pheasant been hit by a truck. I mean, come on, we could have come up with something a little bit better than this mess of an outfit for Mackenzie, surely.
1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, go!
Why do the parents have to be in the room for this? Could they not have watched it from upstairs? Do I not have eyes up there for a reason? Why am I here? What is the point of me being here? Are we voting for something? Like, why are we down here? Can we go back to the comfortable chairs upstairs, please?
Yep. Don't cry. You're fine. Just...
Oof. And now she is roadkill, because Abby's about to rip into her because she mucked up that dance. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal, Kenzie. I think, bestie, take a break, have a Kit Kat, and you know what? Just chill. Just chill. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you this week, and there doesn't need to be. So just take a breather. Take a breather, take a chill pill. Let's try and work this out, alright?
Thinking too much? I don't think you're thinking enough. Maybe this homeschool thing isn't for you.
So now homeschooling isn't the best thing for the kids. Oh, Abby, make your mind up, please. Is it good for the kids? Is it not good for the kids? What do you want? Because you've made them upend their life to do homeschooling so they can spend more time in the studio, but it doesn't seem to be working. So therefore, maybe homeschooling wasn't the right thing in the first place. Honestly, guys, I'm starting to think Abby don't have a clue what she's talking about. She's just making bold claims and Melissa's dumb enough to follow them. Do you know what I mean?
She can remember a number. She does it all the time. She's smart. She's a lot smarter than Maddie is educationally. No.
Melissa, I know your daughter's telling you to stop, but like, shut up, Mackenzie. I want to hear what Melissa has to say. Shut it. All right, Mackenzie. Pipe down, sit on the floor, act like roadkill. All right. Melissa, you were saying. Hello, this is Editing Ethan here, and I just wanted to say I am crying at the fact that Melissa was saying, oh, Mackenzie's smarter than Maddie educationally. Like, did you really have to drag one of your children down just to raise the other one up? Like, come on, Melissa, come on.
No, because you are smart, Mackenzie. Very smart.
I can already tell something's a brewing, something's a cooking, and Melissa's about to get a scalding comment from Abby. I can see it brewing in her brain. Abby's thinking the best way to tear down somebody is to tear them a new one, okay? Melissa, hope you like your new hole.
Who knows the Spice Girls the best? Like their characters. Baby, ginger, and you're in sporty, scary, and posh.
Oh my god, I got it right. I got it completely right. Guys, I'm not saying I'm psychic, but I am very good. I am very good. So if you want your fortunes reading, it'll be $10. You can donate via my PayPal. and I will give you a psychic reading. I will tell you everything you need to know, especially you, Jessica. Okay, you need to sort your life out. Okay, you need to sort your life out. Okay, get it right. Anything that's holding you down in your life right now, get rid of it. You don't need the negative energy in your life. And as for you, Alex, okay, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, and you need to stop. Okay, it's not fair. It's not okay. You need to stop what you're doing. Okay, sort yourself out. All right, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Basically, the producer wanted a group of girls and each have like an individual look that maybe girls out there or people out there could identify with.
So I feel like they did a really good job of doing the personalities in terms of the names. We'll get to one of them, but like Scary Spice is for all them bitches out there who just have a resting bitch face. I am definitely Scary Spice. If I was to give myself to one of them, it's definitely Scary Spice, because I have a resting bitch face like no other. You'll see me watching a dance like this, and you won't be able to work out what I'm thinking until I'm like, or that was dreadful. You won't know. That's what's always a nice surprise for you guys. I love Mel B, and maybe that's why I identify with Scary Spice, because I just love Mel B as is. Mel C, sporty, makes sense for all the sporty girls out there. Baby Spice, for the little sisters, for the ones who are the youngest in a group of friends, things like that, identifiable. Then you've got Posh Spice, for that friend who thinks that they're better than everybody else, but really isn't. You like to rough it with the rest of us, don't you? 2 glasses of champagne in, you're pretty much on the same level as everyone else. And then you've got Ginger Spice, which Ginger Spice just isn't a personality quirk. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it works for everybody else, but for Ginger, it just like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really, yeah. I think that one's the weakest of all of them. Obviously, Ginger Spice is iconic, but I feel like that one, surely there was a characteristic for Jerry Halliwell, do you know what I mean? Surely there was.
He was like a firecracker redhead, like look at me.
Chandler Jojo.
Yeah, I think maybe Jerry Halliwell was like Ginger in terms of like not only her hair colour, but in terms of like how Ginger, the vegetable, can be sort of quite punchy and quite feisty in terms of like cooking. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it does make some kind of sense to me. Like, minimally it makes sense, but yeah, it does make some kind of sense. I'm just so shocked that Americans know who the Spice Girls are. Like, it really does feel like it's they're our girl band. I can't believe I'm watching Dance Moms and they're discussing the Spice Girls. Do you know what I mean? It's just so crazy to me. But obviously they were a big global phenomenon, so like it just never really occurred to me that I would be watching Dance Moms and listening to them talk about the Spice Girls. It's just so strange. Oh, Mackenzie, I think you went off script there. Bestie. What do you mean you feel great here without Maddie? I mean, fair and valid. I would also feel better if my older sister wasn't here outshining me the entire time. But equally, what crazy out-of-pocket thing to say, Mackenzie. That's kind of funny. I actually kind of like that. I feel like we need more scenes like this where the kids are just saying completely out-of-pocket things, and I just need it. Because kids do say out-of-pocket things all the time. Kids will call you out for everything, and every one of you will get it in the neck from them. There is no sense of brutality or honesty that is lost on those kids. Do you know what I mean?
Mackenzie.
I was joking.
Why are you joking, Mackenzie? Why are you joking? Because this is a safe space. If you want to be honest and say, yeah, fuck that hoe, absolutely fair and valid. She is your sister at the end of the day. But equally, I do feel like it was so out of pocket, so random. Just like, oh, look at where Maddie is. I'm so glad Maddie's not here this week. That just kind of slipped out, didn't it? Freudian slip right there. Bloody hell.
You are posh. She's sophisticated. She is a little bitter and angry.
I don't remember Posh Spice being bitter and angry. I mean, when her dad couldn't take her in the Rolls Royce to school, I mean, maybe she would have been a little bit upset. But I don't think bitter and angry are words I would use to describe Posh Spice. To be fair, she always does look pissed off, so maybe that is somewhat true.
You're really not the baby of the group, Mackenzie is. But I guess you fit in the baby costume, so you're gonna be baby.
Blonde hair.
I was going to say, baby had blonde hair. Baby had blonde hair and pigtails, or bunches. I think it was bunches, actually, not pigtails. But, yeah, so obviously it's going to be Jojo. I already think that we're pushing it having Kenzie as Ginger Spice because Kenzie is very much not ginger. And if I have to see Kenzie in another stupid wig this series, I'm going to kick off because the wigs are not that good. They're actually dreadful.
But now she is on America's Got Talent or something, and she's doing a lot of work. So you're still in the public eye.
I love the fact that she's like, oh yeah, she's like on America's Got Talent or something. Only like one of the biggest shows in America, right? America's Got Talent is quite big out there, right? I mean, Britain's Got Talent isn't as big in the UK as it used to be. I feel like I stopped watching it about 7 years ago. I think 2018 was the last time I tuned into it because I just got bored. It's so overproduced. It's so boring. Nobody brings any interesting, unique talents anymore. And like 95% of the acts are from other countries coming over and being like, hey, we want to audition for Britain's Got Talent. And it's like, well, is this Britain's Got Talent or is it the World's Got Talent? That is not a good look. You know what I mean, though? You know what I mean, guys? Like, come on. And then you got a Sally from down the chip shop who's just shit at singing but comes on and thinks she's got a laugh. That's who I want to see on the show. That's who I want to see. Oh, yeah. She's trying to make out like the rest of the Spice Girls don't have very successful careers. I mean, Emma Bunton is a successful radio DJ. Like, she has been for years and years and years. She also does TV stuff. Mel B, obviously, amazing. Mel C did Dancing with the Stars recently. And aside from that, I don't really know what else she's done. Jerry Halliwell, she's done a couple of presenting things. I think she also does DJing as well. Same with Mel C, probably, actually. I think Mel B also does DJing as well. And then Posh Spice, famous fashion line. Okay, very, very famous fashion line. Husband of David Beckham. That's pretty much it. That's all I know about them. So, yeah. Who would I say has had the most successful career out of all of them? I think it's a toss-up between Mel B and Victoria. I would say it's between those two, potentially, for who's had the most successful career.
Like, everybody so different, yet so...
They look like a girl group.
I think what's upsetting me is the fact that the music does not feel Spice Girls in the slightest. Like, not even in the slightest. I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't feel right. It feels more Little Mix than it does Spice Girls, I guess.
Some of them better than you. Than you. Than you. Than you. Maybe even than you.
I feel like we didn't need to do that. We didn't need to go down the line and say, I think those dancers are better than you, and you, and maybe even Kalani. I feel like we didn't need to say that. And if you did need to say that, then why are they not on the team, Abby? If they're better than the dancers you've already got and you want the best dancers in the country, why have you not got the best dancers in the country, eh? Oh, maybe that's because the whole thing's bullshit. The whole season 4 storyline of let's go to auditions to try and get new people for the team was utter bullshit because not a single one of them ended up being on the team. So yeah, that's great. I mean, what a great time we had wasting our precious breath in the last series watching those scenes at the auditions when didn't happen, didn't even come to anything. Oh, we created a team from it. Fantastic. Where are they now? Oh, disbanded. Cool. There is one noise in the world that goes right through me and makes me want to just close off my eardrums forever. It's girls screaming like this. There is nobody on this planet that deserves this kind of a reaction, okay? Maybe like a woo, yay, but not screaming so loudly that you're making my eardrums want to dissipate. Like, genuinely, it's just a sound that really irritates me. And, hey, maybe that's my own thing.
Let's hear it for Candy Apples!
I think there's nothing more embarrassing than you trying to get a cheer going and being met with resounding silence from everybody. Woo! Candy Apples, everybody! Let me hear you scream! Okay, guess I'm gonna go kill myself. Not Kathy tripping immediately as she enters the room. I mean, you're not embarrassed at this point. Are you not embarrassed? Because I would be embarrassed. If I walked into a room and immediately I'm tripping over as I'm about to spiel off some awful stuff to Abby, I'd be embarrassed. I'd have to be like, hey, can we just pretend that didn't happen? I'm going to do my entrance again. And we're not going to show that on the TV show, right? We're not showing that on the TV show, no. No, you're not showing that, are we? No, we're gonna film my entrance again now.
We haven't even been in the dressing room for 5 minutes, and the Candy Apple's already barging in. causing drama.
No, I think the technical term was they were tripping in. They tripped into the room. They didn't just barge in. They tripped into the room because, did you see Kathy? Did you see her fall? Did you see her trip over? That was quite funny.
Feeling terribly. And when I tell her that her ears need pinned back and her mother needs to get them fixed, she doesn't get all bent out of shape. Just don't go anywhere crying.
Gotta get your ears pinned back because they're looking like Prince Charles. Like fucking Wallace and Gromit. That's crazy. Come on. Abby, how dare you say that? That's so cruel and mean. How dare you say that she looks like Wallace and Gromit? How dare you say that she looks like King Charles. Oh my god, yeah, it's King Charles now, isn't it? That's taken some getting used to, isn't it? Oof. Oh. But yeah, wow. Okay, sort yourself out. Sort yourself out. Get them ears pinned back. Do as Abby told you to do.
Pick on someone your own size.
This is a competition. Go run your number or clean it or something.
Telling Abby to go pick on someone her own size really does leave like half of America, let's be honest. Sorry, that was a joke. That was a joke, guys. It was a joke. It's a very risky joke. But it was a comment on America's obesity crisis. And I think that's the real issue that we have to face today, isn't it? That's the real issue.
Why any woman who owns a dance studio would come into my dressing room and start this crap, nobody cares.
It's a TV show, bestie. It's a TV show. So, of course, we're going to be doing this bullshit. We're going to be doing this bullshit because it's entertainment. It's for the television. So, let's not be acting like, oh, what Kathy's doing is totally unreasonable and totally wrong. No, it's for a television show, bestie. Get on board.
I want to win.
Your dressing room is over there. Bye, Desperate. Bye, Wannabes. Bye, You'll Never Be.
By Wannabe. Great Spice Girls pun. I fear that Jesselyn just ended them right there. Just ended them. And I think they need to go back to their hidey holes. They need to cower down behind the blankets and think about what they've done here. Because, really, I'd be mortified. I couldn't show my face. I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to quit the team. I'd have to go back. I'd have to go live in Colorado on a ranch where nobody could find me because I'd be mortified.
It's probably the hardest dance I think you've ever done. Ever.
You're like when she compares me to men.
I know, honey, but you know what? You're fabulous.
It's just sad hearing her say that. Like, oh, I don't like being compared to Maddie. Yeah, because you're not Maddie at the end of the day, are you? You're Mackenzie. And that's what makes you so special. And it sucks that Abby doesn't want you to feel like that. Oh, guys, it's a long day when I have to deal with Abby, and it's a very, very long day.
Girls, now, listen to me. This is our last week before we go to LA. I would like to get on a plane tomorrow, victorious.
I don't know how I'm feeling about the new LA chapter of this show. Am I excited? Am I not excited? I'm indifferent, I feel like. I feel like the last trip to LA was dramatic. From an entertainment point of view, amazing. Very, very entertaining. But from a competition point of view, I was underwhelmed. I feel like Abby just didn't put her best foot forward, I feel like. And that was the issue with it. That was the problem that I was facing with it. And it really felt like she was phoning it in week after week after week, rather than giving them legitimately good choreography. It was kind of just like a mishmash of bad ideas and bad concepts that didn't really do anything for me. Oh, that was nice.
Pushing yourself to the limit, releasing the air, something beyond the horizon, reaching through time and space. Never, but you know that like the phoenix, we shall rise again. We can rip through our fingers like sand, and when worlds collide, we'll stand. And when worlds collide, we'll stand side by side. Hopeless eyes.
Okay, let's be honest. I think this would be like an 8 out of 10. I think it would be. There are a lot of technical things that I'm picking up on, and if I'm picking up on them, then it means they're quite obvious. A lot of her jumps, they don't have a lot of spring. They don't jump off of the ground like I see other people do. Her leaps, I mean, her leaps are, bless her, not very high at all, and it just looks unimpressive when she does them. They should look like she's gliding through the air, but it looks like she's sort of hovering above the ground, and I think that is not great. I think she did all of her tricks very, very well, and I'm impressed that she is still able to do those tricks. Well done. Don't get me wrong, they're great. I just think that she was given such exciting music. There was no hitting beats, I felt like, in terms of like musical beats, like hitting, like, okay, there's an accent here, let me hit that accent. I didn't really notice that throughout. I feel like that's more of a problem with choreography than with Mackenzie. And also, I just felt like I didn't really understand why she was dressed as a bird. I get it because, like, who are you? Ooh, because, like, but, like, ow, okay, cool. But, like, I would have rather, it would have had, like, a different meaning. Like, finding out, who am I? Who are you? That's what I wanted to find out from this. And what I learned was that Mackenzie is a bird. Like, I don't really get it. Yeah, not confused messaging. Did she dance it well? Absolutely. I feel like she also doesn't allow moments to breathe. And this, again, is a choreography thing. Let the dance breathe. Let there be some still moments. When she's doing that and she's reaching out her arms and she's doing her, like, lovely bird arms, let her breathe through that over a couple of counts and then move into the next bit. Don't make her do it in one count so it looks rushed so that she has to move into the next thing. Give her those moments of stillness that really sort of differentiate it from the other parts that are so active and visually stimulating. Give us those moments of pause in order for us to catch up with what we've just seen. Do you know what I mean? But again, that's a choreography thing. That's something that you learn day one, I feel like, when you're choreographing, is like adding those moments of just pause just to really accentuate something. And those bird arms were exactly what I wanted, because she'd do them, but they just felt rushed. So yeah, not my favourite Kenzie dance. A strong effort, don't get me wrong, but there were just things that were bugging me about it, unfortunately. And hey, if it's a fan favourite, it's a fan favourite, but that's just my honest opinion. Can't work out whether I absolutely loved it or absolutely hated it, because, like, apart from the song sounding like an absolute reject from the musical Six, I think it worked somewhat. I think that Jojo actually did really well with that number. I think it was tough choreography. It was a lot. It was all over the place. She used the stage very well. There was a nice moment where she kind of slowed it down and I was like, ooh, does this work? But it actually did. It was nice that we got a sort of different tempo of dance as opposed to like the fast boom, boom, hit it like this. It was like boom, boom, I'm gonna walk towards you. And I just thought it was such a cool moment of spotlighting a certain part of the dance that you want to have an impact. Just like with the bird arms in Mackenzie's, this was a spotlight here. This was a slowed down, we're going to focus in on this moment because it's not like the rest of the moments. And I thought it worked. I think it could have done with another moment like that later on in the piece, but hey, I'll take it where I can get it. It was probably more exciting than Kenzie, so I would give it a 9, but I don't know whether technically it was better than hers. I think probably, yeah. I think I was more impressed with Jojo's dance than Kenzie's, if I'm honest.
I thought Jojo was cute. I mean, it was a typical Jojo solo.
You danced a typical Mackenzie solo. Like, I'm sorry, but nothing that Mackenzie did in that, it surprised me. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't a single move in that made me go, oh my god, I didn't know she could do that. Oh, that was nice.
So I want a return on my investment. Last week was our trial and error. There's no room for error this week.
We win or you're cut from the team. You're going home. I'm sorry. It's win or lose, and which is normally what it is. But win or lose your place on this team is basically the argument this week. Okay, it doesn't matter about the competition. You're losing your place on the team.
Oh, it's Maddie. Hi.
Hi, Maddie!
Not Abby literally advertising her book on the table because she knows it'll be in shot. That is so funny. You are a cheeky little mare, you. You're a cheeky little minx. Oi, what you doing, you cheeky little mare?
I think the girls look adorable. I mean, it's just a good character building experience for the girls.
I think character building is one way to describe it, most definitely. I think the costumes look great. I mean, if you looked at them, you'd think they were the Spice Girls. So, you know what? Big props to whoever decided to costume this. But, yeah, I'm nervous for this dance, I have to be honest. And I'm getting to see it in full because we're on the dance and chat mode, apparently, which means I'm assuming it's choreographer's cut. Same thing. But we're going to get to see the full dance. So if I don't like it, or I do like it, then at least you can't be like, oh, well, you just haven't seen the full version. Because I have. I have, all right.
Yeah, they're with me. Yeah, all of them. Let's get it started in the party. I can feel it. Make you sing and make the party go.
I gotta give it to them. That was bloody brilliant. That was brilliant. Again, song was giving Little Mix more than it was giving Spice Girls. I feel like it needed more cheese, a little bit more campness. But the dancing was just sublime. I mean, if we look at where we've come from, Relight My Fire or Light My Fire or like Burn My Whole Life Down, which was season 2, they did a hip hop number then. This was quite hip hoppy, I felt. I felt like this was quite hip hoppy. Maybe not like proper hip hop, but it definitely had hip hop elements. I thought they absolutely smashed it. The spacing, first of all, a big applause. It's sometimes really, really tough when you're moving across the stage to make sure that you stay in the same formation and you have the same shape the entire way through. And they absolutely killed that. There was not a single moment where I was like, ooh, spacing was off there. There was a moment where I was like, ooh, the spacing is off, but then it was because Mackenzie was off doing her own little thing over on the other side of the stage. So I was like, okay, fair enough, makes sense. Just incredible. There were spotlight moments, like I said, moments where they paused, they posed, and they made sure the audience ate it up. I cannot believe that they did that. That little bit of Mackenzie where she was like, hey, these girls are with me. I was like, yeah, this whole thing was amazing. Brilliant. Wow. I can't believe I've been shit talking it all episode. I'm blown away. I really, really enjoyed that. More of this kind of number. Less of the, I'm going to stretch my leg out here and I'm going to do this. I want this kind of dancing. This is fun. This is exciting. This got me pumped up. I'm here for this. Wow. And we've still got candy apples. Damn. I thought this was going to be a candy apples clean sweep, but this is going to be a tougher competition than I expected. guys, what's going on with this episode with group dances? They've absolutely knocked it out the park, 2 for 2. And you're telling me, Kathy, that your sister-in-law could produce something like this and you haven't been using her all along? This was incredible. This was genuinely a beautiful dance. Like, from beginning to end, I was just like, wow, it was amazing. The music was so sort of like early 2010s pop ballad, like kind of Florence and the Machine-y. I thought this was bloody brilliant. Wow. Genuinely, I'm kind of blown away. I kind of don't really know what to say. Do you know what I mean? I kind of watched it and I was like, wow. Every single line was perfect. Every single position, every single moment, every single spotlight was just gorgeous to watch. Wow. Wow. This kind of dancing gets me excited. This kind of dancing makes me go, this is what I came to watch the show for. Do you know what I mean? Well, I came to watch for the mama drama, but this is why I've stayed watching the show, because the dancing is so unbelievably good. And when you put things like this out on the stage, it really does make you question, how are they going to decide between the ALDC and the Candy Apples? Because they're two completely different dances, but so amazing in their own right.
At number 47, who are you?
Damn! So Jojo beat Mackenzie. I'm not surprised. I thought Kenzie had a better dance than... No, I'm not surprised. I thought Jojo did have a better dance than Kenzie, even if it was just sort of like, not really splitting hairs. It's just based on a vibe and how I felt after watching the dance. But like, they both did well, so don't get me wrong. But I do think that the judge's decision was correct here.
At number 111, stand up.
Tough. Because I called it. I knew it was happening at some point. I knew Kathy was winning at some point. And I did feel like the Spice Girls dance was there to screw everything up and continue the lie that the only reason why the team wins is because Maddie is there. But I really thought after watching the Spice Girls performance that I was like, yeah, you know what? It's going to be a tough one to decide. Tough. But Candy Apples did just slay. They did. They were so good. They were so good. That's a dance that I would go back and watch because it was so unbelievably amazing.
They usually like sit like this and they're so tense, and they said that they were number 2 and they went
See, that's the kind of funny thing that you should be saying, Kathy. Not be ripping on the children, okay? Make fun of the mums. That's where your comedy lies.
Now we need to go enjoy our victory with them. I'll show you what I have.
What does Kathy have up her sleeve and that she's about to rub in Abby's face? I'm so excited to find out what's this about. Oh.
Now wait.
It's the picture of Abby as she's biting Kelly's finger just before the bam bam. Oh my God. This is sensational television. Well done, Kathy. Well done. You've outdone yourself here. Please shove her face in it.
We're still celebrating. We thought we would come and bring a cake for all of you. Abby, do you want some cake?
Get those ears fixed. You just didn't need to say anything, did you? You actually just didn't need to say anything. You didn't, and that was just cruel and mean. At least have some cake. Come on, please have some cake.
Abby, I can't even believe you just did that.
Go get her. Go get her, Liza.
Oh, Mum on the run. Mum is running after her. Oh my God, attack her. Please hit her. Please.
Why would you do that to my daughter? I didn't do it to your daughter. I did it to you.
I didn't do it to your daughter, I did it to you, but what you said was about her daughter, so did you really do it to her, or did you do it to the daughter? You did it to the daughter, didn't you? Let's not be making up lies right now. Let's not be lying to these people, do you know what I mean?
Don't look me up and down, you horse.
Oh!
You should just get her ears pinned back. What's the big deal?
What? I can't get over, first of all, Kathy calling her a horse. That's brilliant. Second of all, why have you got to double down on it? Why can't you just be, why can't you just not be not a horrible person for like 2 seconds? You've made a comment about pinning her ears back and how she looks bad without her ears pinned back. And then you're like, why can't she just do it? I don't understand what the fuss is about. Maybe because people shouldn't have to change their appearance in order to be, like, famous? or a good dancer, because I don't remember ears being pinned back making a good dancer. Do you know what I mean?
You gotta come up with something, and that's all she could come up with. Trust
When
me.
we watch you dance,
You're
we go,
beautiful,
"Oh."
and she knows it. Hold your head high and keep doing what you're doing, honey.
The fact that Melissa, Holly, and Jill are in that changing room giving this girl on the opposite team the confidence boost of a lifetime is just what makes me love this show so much more, because there are moments that Abby just steps so far out of the line of okay that even the other mums are like, you know what, let's forget the fact that you guys just beat us. Let me be a decent human being for once. And I really do appreciate that from them in that moment.
Okay.
I can't stand her either, and I'm right in your court, honey.
Must be the name Chloe.
And her name's Chloe? Ah, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, we've solved that mystery then. We've solved the mystery of why she can't stand this poor girl with her poor ears, do you know what I mean? Well, we finished another 2-part episode, guys, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've had a great time, really. I think splitting them up really helps me pace it a lot better in terms of, like, my own watching. I feel like sometimes if I sit here for an hour and a half, by the end of the video, I'm like, I'm so bored. I'm so bored of this. Whereas I've kept the energy up throughout because I took a little break in between. Maybe I need to do that more often. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next episode soon. This episode was fun. I liked the fact that we had 2 really good group numbers, and I'm fully prepared for everyone to slate me in the comment section for saying they're both really good. I don't know how people feel about these group numbers, but I personally liked them. I loved them a lot, and they were definitely great dances. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, make sure to keep on ranting, help us get to 8,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys later. Bye now. See ya.